Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Committee on General Government Operations, Appropriation, and Housing convenes this public hearing. Public hearing notices were given to the media on October 7th, and on October 9th was the second notice. For the record, today is Tuesday, October 15th, and the time now is 9 o'clock. The committee will hear and accept testimony for the referral of appointment of Frank J. Pangilinan, position member, real estate broker, with the Guam Real Estate Commission. Term length is 4 years from the date of confirmation. General rules for public hearing. The conduct of this public hearing shall be as follows. Those testifying will be recognized in the order of the sign-in sheet, and we have Mr. Pangilinan that has signed in. Written testimony may be read. Lengthy written testimony should be summarized to about 5 minutes. Written testimony shall be submitted to the committee. Please provide your legislative staff with your written testimony for photocopying. Testimony shall be confined to the substance. Persons will be allowed to present oral testimony only once. Once you are done, you may be asked to remain in the room for questions or for additional testimony, as may be desired. Proper form and decorum shall be practiced by all present in the public hearing room for this proceedings. Individuals who fail to maintain proper form and decorum may be restricted from providing oral testimony or may be asked to leave or be escorted from the room. When you speak, please make sure that the microphone is on and that you speak into the microphone. You please state your name for the record. We will now begin to hear testimonies on Mr. Frank J. Pangilinan. Mr. Pangilinan, if you could just turn on the mic and please speak your piece. Sir.
Good morning. Good morning, and half a day, Chairman San Agustin. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to appear here for this confirmation hearing. As you know, I'm the recent appointee to the Guam Real Estate Commission, and I feel very honored and privileged to have been asked to serve as a member of the Guam Real Estate Commission. I am presently the principal real estate broker for Stone Properties, a company that just celebrated its 10th year this month. Stone Properties is a local company and provides full real estate services. I am also 80% owner of the company. I was a member of the Guam Building Code Council, and my term expired this past April. And I was called by the governor's office and I was asked if I would wish to continue as a member of the Guam Building Code Council or to accept an appointment to the Guam Real Estate Commission. I chose the latter. And so, Senator, I'm not much into blowing my horn. I don't get too excited about that. So I'm just going to hush up now and allow you to ask me any questions you wish.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Pangilinan, do you believe or do you see in the near future, if you were confirmed, any possible conflict of interest in any decision you may make with the Real Estate Commission?
I don't think so, sir. I don't believe so. When I first joined the real estate, I had known, and it was part of the pre-licensing examination, that there's such a commission such as the Guam Real Estate Commission, which was not active at all. And it wasn't until maybe about 4 or 5 years ago that was reactivated. When I joined 12 years ago, this industry, I saw a lot of improvements that were needed, particularly in the area of protecting our consumers. Do we have laws that really would protect Dan Marian Cruz when she wants to sell her property? Or Tun Ramon, if he wants to buy a house for his grandson? There are a lot of loopholes, and as you know, we have lots of laws on Guam that are not enforced, or there are no laws existing. Recently, last December, the 34th Guam Legislature enacted a law that has its Landlord and Tenant Act.
That's correct.
Okay, that went into effect, became a law in December. So we have something, but we still have quite a bit. Most recently, the Real Estate Commission, as I learned, has started out and has drafted up a bill that would be shortly introduced on seller's disclosure. This is an industry requirement that should you want to sell your house, you know you've got a crack on your roof that would cost $30,000, you paint the crack and you sell the house and fail to disclose that, or purposely omit that from the disclosure. We don't have such laws. And you could sell the house, and if the buyer buys the house and it's going to cost him $25,000 to repair that roof, you can say, hey, it was your fault, you bought it. We need laws like that, and the Real Estate Commission would be a source for drafting laws like that and policing whatever laws we have currently. So,
Well, that sounds great, Ms. Magna. I look forward to that. If the Real Estate Commission does draft one, and you're looking for a senator to introduce it, I'd be more than welcome, because I would love to protect every consumer we have. And not only that, I'll actually be asking the Real Estate Commission to take a look that, I'm not too sure if there's any true law that protects the owners of properties against what they call the folks that just occupy your property. They're called, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. I see it on TV a lot, where people just come in and just take over the homes or take over the property, and they actually think they can just get away with it, and
That's right.
that shouldn't be.
there's a lot of improvements that we can make on our
All right.
island. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to look forward to that. Oh, they're called squatters. That's correct, Mr. Pengnan. It's called squatters. See, I was watching that last night. We got a squatter problem on Guam. I know of that. And I would hope that the Real Estate Commission would take a look at that, and any update on any bills or any laws.
That's right.
Please include that. And the protection of every consumer is the most important thing.
And that's foremost on my mind. Well, we still have, the agents and real estate brokers and things like that. That's another area that I would like to see some improvement. I was once told many years ago that the status of a real estate agent or real estate broker is just one notch over a used car salesman. And that's a pretty bad image. And the reason for that is they were probably doing some unethical things. And so that's another area that I would like to see some improvements.
All right, thank you, sir. Sir, just to advise you that I will be submitting this packet, your packet, to the whole committee, recommending that you be confirmed
Thank you.
on our upcoming session. So there being no one else that's present to testify for or against you, the committee will continue to receive testimony for the next few days. And I ask that the people of Guam please address your written testimony to the Committee on General Government Operations and Appropriations and submit it via email to Senator Joe S. @gmail.com. And I thank you, sir, for your attendance today, and for the people watching. Thank you for watching. And this public hearing from Mr. Frank J. Pangilinan is now adjourned. It is now 9:09 a.m. Sijus Masi for your attendance and participation in today's hearing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chairman San Agustin.